What's up, guys? We're working on a Whiteman multi-quip HTH series. It's the old one. It's been in the shop for a pretty good while. The actually the drive motor on the right hand side, the seal here started leaking, and we took it out and tried to get one to replace it. But come to find out, if these seals go out, you pretty much, if you can't get one from your supplier, because our supplier said that they couldn't get parts for them no more. But you have to get the model number off the motor and get a hold of the manufacturer of the motor and have them to get you one. So we got that replaced. So I was going to share a little bit about these Whitemans, about how you pull the spiders off and pull your arms and all that. This here, Whiteman's, this is pretty much, you can see, this is a spider, which is that. All right. These are here, they have a special tool right here that you can buy that makes them easier to pull off. Basically, you just screw that. You take your bolt out of the middle and you screw this in, and then you tighten this piece down and it just pops it right off. But that's pretty handy. And then on this right here, this is one, actually, I'm pretty sure for an Allen. This one here basically does almost the same thing, but it goes over and then these pins, they just slide up over the top of your plate. And then that metal piece here screws in. So that's for like an Allen, and that's for Whiteman. Now on these Whitemans, the difference on the arms for them, they're a little more complicated because you have let me get these pieces here real quick. All right, basically, all right, you got a spring. Okay, to take these arms off, unlike the Allens, which you can take these here's got like little eyelets right here. You just unscrew your bolt and pull it out. Pull your ring off, and then whenever you go to pull the arm, you have to pull your grease fitting. Your grease fitting is what holds these on. On the Allens, you have a 9/16 bolt on the top. On a Whiteman, you don't. The Whiteman, the grease fitting actually holds the arm in. So you have to take that out to pull it out. And whenever you get those apart, Whitemans have bushings inside the thing that goes on their arms. I guess it's better for, better stability. And on these, what you do is the inside one's not quite as critical, but you notice there is a hole in it. You pretty much basically just push your first one in, and then your second one, you have to line it up with your hole for your grease fitting. If you don't line it up, I'll put that one in backwards. If you don't line it up, then whenever you go to put your grease fitting in, it won't go in. But what I like about the Allen or the Whitemans right here, about the grease fittings, these you can buy they're pretty much, they're universal. There's a left and a right. All you do, there's a plug on one side, like an Allen screw. It just caps it off. And then you got grease fitting on the other side. You can take the Allen fitting out and move it to the other side and use it for the right hand or left hand. So either whichever way you want to go with it. This is an old one. I think it was bent, or by the looks of it, might have been. Yeah, no, this one was hot. I think we broke the shaft off in it, and I ended up heating it up with a torch and beating it back out. But we was afraid it was gonna be warped, so we ended up buying a new one. But here's the spider and stuff that come off the one I'm working on today. You've got these springs. These springs go over your grease fitting, and they pretty much spring your blades back up. Now, if you have to watch these when you put them on, under the blade, whenever you're changing your blades out, make sure you get this grease fitting cocked up in between your blade and your arm. If you leave it hanging out down here in the middle, you'll end up rubbing it in too on the floor, and it'll put scrapes in your floor. If you need to go buy these, now there is a left and a right. There's a left spring that goes like this, and then you got the right hand side, which would be vice versa. It'd be on the opposite side. So you need to make sure you get a left and a right. So, but other than that, I mean, that's pretty much about sums it up. Hope that helps. Hope if you like it, you can subscribe to my channel, and be more to come. Here's your this your thrust bearing on the Whitemans. These are a little bit more heavier duty. They have a grease fitting here. On the STX, got a grease fitting here and here. And these are kindly designed. It's got like a plate. These plates, the grease goes in between them plates, and that's what rides on your fitting. That pinches your blades. Pretty much, you can see where it's been gouging it. And this machine's been sitting so long, you can see that piece is kind of rusty, so I'll take it and I'll probably wipe it down, hit it with a wire wheel and knock a little bit of rust off. But, all right, hope you like the channel. Hope you find you some good information. And if you have any questions, just give me a holler. Thanks.